Herria Christmases on ya.
Asante sana, Angela, we're with you. Herria Christmasy, everybody. Hey, Merry Christmas.
That's what it means, by the way. Merry Christmas, Herria Christmassy. Took me ages to learn it.
But she did well, didn't she?
I've done all right.
Yes. So we're going to talk to you today about a traditional Tanzanian Christmas.
And how we celebrate a Tanzanian Christmas. As you know, Zonia lived out there for how many years?
3.5 years.
And I visited quite a few times, and I spent Christmases out there as well.
Yeah, so I'm going to just tell you what's really important about Christmas to Tanzanian people.
And I'm just going to look down to share this video. And if you're watching, share it with your friends. Come and say hi. Let us know where you are. Whereabouts in the world are you? How do you celebrate Christmas? What's important to you? Hi, Mario Scott. This is Mario Scott from Tanzania.
Yeah, she was working in... Mario, tell us where you were working. I can't remember where it was. I think it was in the south, wasn't it? And you must have spent many a Christmas with your Tanzanian friends and family out there. Yeah, family, a big, important thing for Tanzanian people, especially around Christmas time. People are coming back from their farms, have been there all, for the past few months. The children and young people are coming back from schools and colleges. And, the relatives are coming back from work. A lot of people work away from their home. So coming back at Christmas time, it's just so amazing. We saw it with all our colleagues, our friends. It was great. Absolutely brilliant.
So obviously, being with your family is important over here. But like you saying, that the culture's different in terms of that they're working away.
They work away. It's very common. Yeah.
So they're coming back, so they live in the farms, not live in the farms, but they're going to work in the farms. A lot of them are separated. Is the parents or the children?
Both, yeah. So they're out on the farms, they could be there for a few months at a time, and then they come back at Christmas time and everyone's so happy to see them. And, your family are back together.
Yeah.
Big extended families. Extended families were a thing in Tanzania.
Yeah, so it really means something important that... obviously we've got presents and gifts and something like that, but the primary focus is the family unit coming back together.
Yeah,
parents, grandparents, children,
cousins.
Nieces, cousins, all the extended family, because it is a huge celebration, as it is here, but slightly different, I would say.
Yeah, just a tad.
Just a tad.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't get any snow in Ifakara.
Oh, no, you get snow in the mountains.
Yeah, in the northern regions, but in Ifakara there was no snow. So that was one of the differences. And what I really found was really nice was because obviously myself and my other colleagues that were volunteering, we didn't have any family in Ifakara in Tanzania.
That's true.
People would welcome you. Oh, what are you doing for Christmas? Come and be with you are our family now. You're my daughter. Come and spend time with us. And we did. You came out one Christmas, a few Christmases, but the first Christmas that we spent in Ifakara was really good. You came out and we had a nice family Christmas. There was you, me, Jane, and our good friend, our cook, and we loved him. He was like our grandfather, Leopold.
Oh, that's nice.
He was there with us, and he came on Christmas Day and helped us prepare all our Christmas celebrations.
So if you're out there, if you go out there for Christmas or you volunteer, then it's really important to find friends, and they will become your family whilst you're out there.
Yeah, you do. You rely on these people. It's nice. It's lovely. It's having a second. Everyone has a Tanzanian family when you work in Tanzania and you visit Tanzania. It's lovely.
Nice.
Yeah.
But because it's celebration, one other thing that's really important. I'm going to talk about 4 things that are really important that we discovered when we were out there. That was very important to have a traditional Tanzanian Christmas. And if you're Tanzanian, then drop some comments below. Let us know anything that we've missed out, anything that you do that's particularly special, because we'd still like to learn more about Tanzanian culture. So a very important part of it is about what do you wear? Have you noticed? So these are all from Tanzania. We got them. Well, actually, we got them from Zanzibar. Actually, we got the jewellery from Zanzibar. The hat isn't from Tanzania. No, we wouldn't really see this. But I just wanted an excuse to wear this hat. She's got that one.
Yeah, I've got the traditional Christmas hat, and Andrea has a hat.
No, this is a Christmas hat.
Okay, well, we'll let that go. It's a Christmas hat. But you wouldn't find these in Tanzania. You'd have a hard job. But yes, our new clothes.
Outfits, and that's really, really important. And There's for the women and the children. So children will definitely dress up and have clothes made especially.
Yeah, yeah. That was a very important thing. It was a big thing. They have the new clothes that they would be out and about in on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Yeah,
and they're made especially. Yeah, and it's very different from here. Like, you know, the kids here at home. You know, if they're not getting the latest iPhone or iPad or I don't know,
whatever the latest gadget is,
whatever it is. Yeah. Then they probably won't be happy, but it's completely different. In fact, when we gave out, you know, when we've been out there and we've given out toys, they've not bothered with the toys. Yeah. They haven't.
It's always been the clothes.
It's always been the clothes, really. Yeah. So that's like really, really important for the women, like we say. What you wear is very important, and it's a time to celebrate. It's a time to get dressed up.
Yeah, and it was a case, I remember, getting your hair done. Yes, Christmas was a time for the ladies to get their hair done.
Oh, thanks for that. Yeah, we love the colours too. We thought it'd be bright and colourful, and it's quite grey here. Secretly, we're in Manchester, but we're imagining we're in the sunshine in Tanzania. So if we can't have it here, we're going to bring it to ourselves and to you.
Exactly.
And so women would go. Hair is very important, of course, for most women, any woman. And Zonia is queued up on Christmas Eve, 5 a.m. in the morning.
To get my hair done.
Big queue.
Yes, I remember going the day before, around 8 o'clock, thinking, and they said they were full. They were full, couldn't come. So the next morning, I was there at 5. I was the first person in.
She made sure she was there.
Yes, and I got these lovely things put in. Yes,
brazen.
Yes.
So they'd have, would they have quite elaborate
hairstyles where they're twisted and curls and stunning, absolutely stunning. Yeah, very important.
So again, it's another opportunity to get dressed up, but it is more than that. It's just saying that it's really important. That day is really important, like I said, for family.
Yeah, it's celebratory. Yeah, definitely.
Celebration.
Definitely. Yeah.
And of course, in Tanzania, it's quite a strong Christian culture.
Yeah, it's about a third.
It's about a third of Christian.
Yeah.
So going to church and going to mass is very important on that day. And most people will go. What time? Well, most families would go.
They would go Christmas Eve, because I remember the one time when we were there, Christmas Eve, everyone was going to mass. And then even on Christmas Day, you go back again to mass. And it was a celebration. Like we've said, it really was.
So was it like serious? Was it like a serious sermon?
It was like about 11 o'clock at night. So then you'd ring you'd ring the bells in. And I don't know if you remember, they were ringing bells, and everyone was cheering and partying in the streets. It was like, it's Christmas. It was amazing.
But they're at church
at church, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, at church, yeah. And then obviously would go out to their families and have their celebrations for their Christmas Eve, Christmas morning celebrations. Yeah, I remember the drums.
Oh, so what do you call the ngoma?
Ngoma. We would hear the ngoma drums drumming throughout the night up until dawn. It was quite impressive.
So that's a good reason to start.
Yeah, start moving.
Start moving, start dancing.
There would be people's homes. Again, there would be family celebrations. People would be at home. And somewhere you would hear a drum. We never did find the drums.
But you could hear it in the background. And you just can't help but just like start moving.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, Zonia's going to show us some dance moves.
You know what? Check out our YouTube channel in the future, and that's where you'll see dance moves.
I was trying to get her to do it because she was talking about it. Something to do with the butt cheeks.
Something like that.
Move one butt cheek, move the other.
It's a bad, You know, like I said, check the YouTube channel out. Soon to come, demonstrations, yes.
But the reason why part of the dance gets going is because booze.
Yes.
Beer.
Banana beer.
And that's called Umbege.
Yeah.
It's a traditional banana beer, and you'll find that, and there's a tribe, the Chaga tribe.
Yeah, that's right, the Chaga tribe.
And then based in Kilimanjaro.
Yes, yeah, and we had some nun sisters that used to work with us from that area, and they used to make it. They would make a lot of like bread and cheese, but the Umbege was very nice.
They make the beer as well. The nuns, the banana beer.
They made it, and it was very, very delicious. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah.
And you'd buy it. You wouldn't buy like a bottle of beer. You're not going down to the local pub. I mean, I think they do have the small. I mean, I don't know. They don't have pubs.
They're like bars.
They're like bars, but they're not. They're nothing like
bars that we would assume that people would have. Like, I don't know how you say, more like if you came to someone's house and they had like a gazebo.
Yeah.
and they would have
Don't forget, it's sunshine, so you'd be sitting
everything's outside.
But everyone would buy a crate of beer.
Yes, we always had a crate of beer or a crate of soda in our house. Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, it's essential.
Essential to work.
Especially around Christmas. Maybe we have 2 or 3. Because you have your extended family coming to visit.
So it's very important that you go out and buy a crate of beer and a crate of soda as well for those who don't drink.
And for the children. Yeah, that was, I mean, for the sodas, children, they would die for sodas.
Soda's a big deal. Because I remember when we were out there last, it was like fizzy orange juice or Coca-Cola, of course.
Yeah, it's really important that the kids get their little treats like that at Christmas time. Yeah.
So nothing would be complete, as I'm sure you know, without talking about food.
I love food.
Which is one of my favourite topics. Absolutely love food, and I loved Tanzanian food.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
And so part of the tradition around food, many families would actually buy a cow, goat, a pig. So if you're vegan, I'm sorry, you might be offended.
Look away
very
now.
rare you're going to find a vegan family out there, a vegan culture.
Yeah.
But they'd buy the animal, chickens they probably have all year round.
Yeah.
But they would specifically buy an animal earlier, and that animal is going to be fattened up, ready to be slaughtered on Christmas Eve traditionally.
Yeah.
So it's nice and fresh. Season it in the evening time, so it's nice and fresh to be cooked on Christmas Day. And so also what would be go with the meat would be Swahili rice.
Yes, Swahili rice, which is like, it's like the pilau rice, but not pilau as we know it. It's the one with the spices from Zanzibar and the herbs and the beef actually mixed in with it.
Oh, right, so beef is always traditional in Swahili rice.
Yes, it is. Okay. Yes, yeah, very beautiful. It's a nice dish. It is very, very tasty. Very, very tasty. Yes.
And so they'd have vegetables, but all vegetables are going to be seasonal. So you won't see sprouts, but I love sprouts.
Yeah, I don't mind sprouts now.
I love sprouts, but you won't see sprouts.
No.
It's always going to be seasonal.
Yeah.
So what did you see when you were in Ifakara?
When we were in Ifakara, we would always have mchicha, which that was spinach.
Okay.
And we would have cabbage, and we would have boga.
Boga, I like that name.
Boga, yeah, which is a pumpkin, absolutely lovely. But on occasion, we were able to get courgettes and what was the other thing we could get?
Broccoli?
Broccoli, yes, we could get that.
Where would you get that?
That depended, you see, because that's normally from the cooler areas.
Yeah.
And some of the market traders, they would actually bring these things knowing there were some foreigners in the area. They would bring
Mzungus,
yeah,
foreigners.
They would bring that up knowing that there's some Mzungus in that town that will buy the courgettes and the broccoli. So on occasion we got them, which was really nice. It was a nice treat. Yeah.
So is there anything else that so we'd have the meats, you'd have the Swahili rice, you'd have seasonal vegetables. Anything else that would...
Potatoes,
potatoes are great, yeah.
Yeah, potatoes, I think, I remember the time when you were out there with us. You made Yorkshire pudding.
I made Yorkshire pudding.
She made Yorkshire pudding.
I don't remember this at all.
She made Yorkshire pudding, and I remember Leopold was there doing all the cooking in the kitchen with us. He was the cook, and then he was like, "What is this?" And we told him it was Yorkshire pudding, and he said,
he was like,
pudding?
Pudding, because he thought it'd be sweet or something. He was mesmerised by it, but I love Yorkshire pudding.
Yeah, and that was funny. Yeah, he did make Yorkshire pudding. So yeah, if you are lucky enough to have Andrea at your house, you'll have Yorkshire pudding on Christmas Day in Tanzania.
I love cooking. You just love food. This makes me so hungry. I may have to go out and pick myself some veggies. Great. Great, yeah, why not?
We also, I think we did also have pigs in blanket. Oh, how we had them, I don't know if you remember.
That definitely was not traditional though, sure.
No, not at all. We asked Leopold to help us with that. He made the sausages himself, ground the meat.
Wow.
And put them in some kind of like you told us, vine leaves, I suppose, or something like that.
Vine leaves?
Yeah.
It's got to be a skin.
We couldn't do that.
Yeah.
We couldn't do that, so we had to improvise, and then we put the bacon around it. Yeah,
nice.
He did do that, and that was a godsend.
Nice.
Yeah, the closest thing we could get to our pigs in blanket.
And you wouldn't really get turkey. I don't think you said you ever saw a turkey.
I never saw a turkey, no. Chicken, but I never saw a turkey.
And so I don't think microwave, maybe if you're in a Wazungu?
Wazungu, if there's many.
Wazungu, maybe if you're Wazungu or Umzungu, you're a foreigner. You might have a microwave, but that's something you're not going to see out there. Everything is really fresh and it's eaten really fresh. Yeah. And so that to keep everything fresh, what we've got... Zonia actually got this for me, and it's called a
hot pot.
Hot pot.
Yes, according to Leopold, a hot pot.
A hot pot. And so I remember when I went out there, then lots of the food was prepared and it was kept on the table to keep warm. It's got a lid on it, as you can see, and then it's got like a metal top. And so on the metal top, you said you'd put the rice.
You can put your rice on the top, yeah, and then like your sauce and things go inside it.
And then on the inside is a big opening, and that's where you would put your food. And funny you should say that, because as we like food, something that's very special.
Oh, it's our mandazes.
Our version of mandazes, and mandazes are the equivalent of donuts. So you would never, you wouldn't really have a dessert in Tanzanian culture. You'd have fruit. Well, you'd have dessert, but it'd be fruit.
Tend to be fruit, yeah.
But because we like cakes and it's Christmas, we'd have something in mandazes. But not only that,
I think I'm going to have some mbege. And I'm going to have a soda.
Soda. Because now we're going to celebrate a traditional Tanzanian Christmas. We've had our British Christmas, but because it's an opportunity for more food and drink,
we're having these. Merry Christmassy.
Merry Christmassy, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Share our videos. We're going to be doing lives, probably just like once a month.
Yeah.
But Zonia's always posting on Child Aid Tanzania. If you haven't liked the page already, go and like it now. Please. There's even a Facebook group as well. What's it?
Yeah, Supporters of Child Aid Tanzania.
Supporters of Child Aid Tanzania.
Yeah.
We've got a YouTube channel as well, so subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is called
Child Aid Tanzania.
Child Aid Tanzania. No surprise there.
And Instagram.
An Instagram page, of course.
Yes.
And we're going to be doing something different in the new year in terms of supporting children, of course, because that's what we specialise in.
Sponsoring a primary school child. Yeah, to help them through the year for, the basics that they need, the things that will allow them to actually continue their education, the school uniforms, the books, their shoes, those kind of essential things. So that's coming up in the new year.
So, well, cheers to you.
Cheers to you, Asante.
Asante, do I say Asante?
You can say Asante, thank you, Asante.
Asante,
yeah.
Asante, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And so we're going to see you again. Bye for now. Hope you're having a wonderful Christmas.
Kwaheri.
Kwaheri. Bye.